One of the beautiful things about Benin City is the road connection. The fact that you can drive from one end to another without hitting major roads is actually really amazing. And today, we just branched off the Benin City Airport Road. Ordinarily, we're supposed to drive to the Ring Road, then take Sapler Road, connect it to Limit Road, and then of course drive into Limit Road. But today we're going to do something very interesting, right? And we're basically going to drive from the airport road where we just drove off from, and we're going to drive to Limit Road without hitting Sapler Road. That is what we're going to do in this particular video. For those of you who have an idea of Benin or know Benin very well, you will know that this from Airport Road to Limit Road is quite a distance. And what we are going to do in this particular video is to just show you a route through which you can connect from Airport Road to Limit Road without touching the major Sapler Road. However, one of the things you also see in this video is the rate of development that has happened in some of these areas. Sometime last year, some of the roads that we are going to pass through in this video were not tarred, but at the moment, all of them are tarred. All the road that we drove through from Airport Road connecting to Limit Road are tarred road. So that's what we're doing in this video. And of course, part of what this will do for you is two things. I mean, you understand that this is brought to you, or some of you would know already that this is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd. And Fortreal Rei Ltd is a real estate company registered in Nigeria. And what we do for clients is that we help you invest in real estate. We want to be part of your financial success story as you journey to sustainable wealth through real estate investment. So part of what we do in the course of doing that is that we help you to sell properties, buy properties, and carry out all that services across real estate, right? Now, like I said, one of the reasons we decided to start doing this tour where we show you some parts of Benin City is not because we just have fuel and we don't have what we're doing. It's two things. Number one is the fact that Benin City has developed. For a lot of persons who are not aware of the state of Benin right now, you will get to see, so that when you send your relatives to buy properties for you and you tell them you want a property along Limit Road, you will know the state of Limit Road at the moment. And when they tell you that the property is going for 1 million naira, you will already know that is scam, right? So in the course of doing this, we've prevented real estate scams, right? And part of what we have discovered that happens, which actually leads to these scams and fraudsters doing what they do, is because most of the people who reach out want to buy cheap properties, want to buy properties between 1 million and 2 million in places that you can't actually get properties for 5 million. So they want the agents. And of course, there are agents who would certainly get a property of 1 million naira for you, even in developed areas. And of course, you already know how that is going to end, right? So, all right, before we finish the gist, we are still on Boundary Road, right? Straight from the airport road, we're on a straight path, right? And shortly after I just give you a breakdown of why we're doing all of this, I'm going to be showing you every junction and explaining everything you need to know. I mean, just basically telling you different streets that I'm aware of. So from this particular junction, it will take you straight back to Ipopan Junction, which is a Sapler Road, all right? So I'm going to maintain this path until we get to Adesua, and I will come back to have further discussions about the street, right? So as I was saying, so some of these relatives who you reach out to end up they only have two options. Either they will have to get a property for you where actually they can get a property of 1 million naira, which usually would not be in places where there are houses, or they would have to get somebody, an agent who either they consciously or they know or they don't know, who may end up scamming them, right? So it's two ways. A lot of development has come to this place. Benin is no longer what it used to be as at 5 years ago, as at 10 years ago. A lady reached out to us a couple of days ago and said she wanted 2-bedroom duplex for. I asked, she talked about the area and all of that, good area. By her description, I basically just told her that, man, these areas, what you are describing, you can't get anything for less than £1 million for a 2-bedroom duplex. And she was like, are you sure, God? I can't remember how she said it exactly, but what I was trying to drive at is that she didn't appreciate how much development has come to this area, such that she could still think that for the kind of property she was describing, she could still get it at 350k. Come on, 350k for a 2-bedroom duplex. I mean, all right, so that was about that. So we're now by Adesuwa Junction, and if you take your left again, it will take you back to Sapele Road. And of course, we are not going to Sapele Road. Like I told you, we're finding our way to Limit Road all the way from Airport Road, right? And of course, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do it to subscribe and stay in touch, because we bring you the best of real estate investment and everything in between. All right, so the second reason we bring you we share content like this with you is to let you know that the place that was once a bush has become a city. The street that was once far has become near, right? And what am I driving at? What I'm driving at basically is, there was a time where all of these places that we are driving through from street to street, from one tiled road to another, was entirely bushy, and some persons at that time were referring to these places as very far, right? And of course, at that time, properties were going for as low as we can imagine, right? I mean, people were buying properties in Kobo, in Naira, and all of that. And as of today, almost all these areas that we've passed, you cannot get 100 by 100 for 5 million naira in all these places that we pass through, right? So basically, the point for you is that as of today, there are still a lot of areas that have the potential to become a city like this around Benin and some other areas in Nigeria. And our advice always is that you should buy them now. And that is basically what is referred to as land banking. You buy them when they are cheap, when they are far, when they are in the bush, because sometime in the future, the development is going to meet those places. So we're still at Adesuwa Road, and we're going to, if you take this road, it take you down all the way to main Ubo and all of that. So we're taking to the left, which is Etiti Road, right? And of course, you know that there's a new Etiti Road, which we have done a video. There's a new Etiti layout, rather, which we have done a video already about. And the place is amazing. It's one of the most beautiful areas, and amazing. When I mean amazing, right? All right. So you could check out the video on the channel, right? So this is the entrance of Etiti Road, off Adesuwa Road. All right. So I'm sure you get the gist that you do not wait to buy land. You buy land and wait for development. Part of our priorities is walking you through the path of building sustainable wealth through real estate investment. We literally want to be part of your financial success story as you journey to sustainable wealth. Right? But even if you want to just buy one property that you want to just build a house where you want to live, you and your family and all of that, we're available to get that done for you, right? However, we prioritize, or our priority as a company is basically just to help in the process of you building sustainable wealth. So by that we mean you buy one property there in Lagos, in Abuja, in Benin and all of that. We basically want to be there to get the job done for you. All right. So we're going to take the Etiti Road, also on a straight path, and most of the corners that you see to your left on this Etiti Road will take you back to Sapele Road. All right. So again, this was brought to you, or this is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd. Fortreal Ltd, the real estate company registered here in Nigeria. On this channel, you get the best of real estate and everything in between. We educate you on property law. We educate you on the legalities of real estate transaction, everything you need to know. We basically walk you through and ensure that you get the best of real estate education, because when you are properly educated, you make the right decisions, you won't lose out on opportunities, and you make the best of real estate investment in Nigeria. All right. All right, so I'll leave you very briefly. Let me just put a drop of water in my mouth. All right. Yeah, welcome back. So we're approaching another junction that will take you from here. You can just walk to Santana Market in less than 1 minute. So just about less than 1 minute, you can walk to Santana Market, right? So instead of going to the left, which takes you back to Saple Road, we'll go towards the right again, right? So yeah, this is again brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd, and then as at today, we still have investment opportunities for as low as 550,000 naira. All right. So, if you want to build sustainable wealth through real estate investment, you want to consider land banking, and by that, you want to basically consider buying properties in places that are not yet fully developed, because someday they are going to look like this place we are driving through, and at that point you will be the one smiling to the bank. And when you want to do that, when you want to start that process, there are numbers showing on your screen that you definitely want to reach out to. All right, I think I have a way of ending with all right and starting with another all right. Okay, so you can see the beautiful edifice along some of these roads. If we take it straight down again, it will take us somewhat back towards, so we're taking to our left now, and shortly we're going to veer off again, and one more right turn, another left turn, and we'll get to Limit Road. All right, I'm sure this is really amazing. There are just a few places here with a few potholes, but apart from this, I think just this particular place or something where we are approaching now, apart from this place, every other place is tarred and smooth, right? So you can see the numbers showing right on your screen. Just reach out whenever you have any need with respect to real estate. You want to do CFO, you want to just name them, right? We're available to get the job done for you. Okay. I'm sure you already subscribed to the channel, because again, we show you around, but beyond showing you around, we bring you the best of real estate investment, or real estate generally, and everything in between. And some of the things in between real estate investment itself, property sales, property purchase, um, property securities, which includes getting a CFO for your land, and everything you can think of when it comes to real estate in Nigeria. All right, I think yeah, this is another spot that's not very smooth. I don't know why they just left this just very tiny place. They built it from this end, they stopped there, built it on the other side, and stopped there. I don't know. Okay, so after the next turn to the left, we are going to come out just along Limit Road. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe and stay in touch. Turn on notification as well by clicking the bell just by the subscribe button, and you'll be notified anytime we post a video like this very one. All right. Okay, I'm not going to say all right again, but all right. All right, so this is Fortreal Rei Ltd, and enjoy the rest of your day. This is Limit Road. Back will take you to Sapler Road. Ajib Junction is just a couple of minutes away from here. To your right, straight down will take you to Ubo Road. First Ubo, second Ubo, BIU, Amagba, Iliri, and all of these places. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.